All right, walleye fans, Huron, Ohio. How we feeling today out there? Oh, we got a lively one today. All right. We're going to wrap up some loose ends here real quick, get things rolling right away. We do have a kids and family fishing clinic immediately following the weigh-in, so all you kids, if you don't hoot and holler for the fishermen, you don't get a fish pole. So we want to hear some hooting and hollering and carrying on out there. We got a good crowd rounding up here. People all over the Huron Boat Basin come out to enjoy an afternoon here in Huron, Ohio. This is the Cabela's Masters Walleye Circuit World Walleye Championship. These teams are here qualifying from last year's 2014 season. They had to fish at least 3 of our 10 qualifiers across the country. We do have 49 teams from 11 states competing here today. First prize is $15,000. Every team here is getting a paycheck. 26th place through 49th place will take home $500, and this was a free entry fee tournament. We always start out by thanking our sponsors first. Cabela's, the world's foremost walleye outfitter. Ranger Boats. Don't be a stranger, drive a Ranger. Berkeley, catch more fish. Mercury Motors, driven to win. Motor Guide, where engineering and angling come together with the new XI5. G-Juice keeps fish alive. Okuma, we craft the tools for the journey. Lowrance Electronics, technology makes fishing better. Zippo, comfort, fire, and cooking now have an on switch. Low equipment attachments, augers, trenchers, and grapples, built with family pride. Abu Garcia, for life. Yellowbird, helping anglers catch big fish. And TWF, the Walleye Federation, which stands for Youth Conservation and Grassroots Fishing. If your area has good walleye fishing, you've got some anglers around there, be sure you get on the Walleye Federation website. Check that out. Start your club. You get 12 members in your club. You get 1 bid to the prestigious Cabela's National Team Championship. Next year, that will be held at Escanaba, Michigan on Bays de Noc in May. I am planning to announce the Cabela's Masters Walleye Circuit schedule for 2016. So stay tuned out there. Got to also thank our friends at Messenberg's Catering. They'll put up a great feed for us this evening and a celebration of the World Walleye Championship. The Brass Pelican right down the river here. We had our rules and registration. They put out a good spread of food for us. Great friends there. Been there many times over the years. And always got to have a big round of applause for the Fish Huron, Ohio group. Doug Studer, thank you, my friend. Great World Walleye Championship. Biggest fish of the tournament so far. Michael McCardle and Scott Valesky at an 8-pound, 13-ounce. That is good enough so far for the Zippo Hot Hands Award, which is a $200 bonus for the biggest fish of the tournament. And if they were using Abu Garcia reels, they'll get 2 brand new $100 Abu Garcia reels. We've also got the Ranger Cup Award, which is a $1,000 bonus to the highest finishing team fishing on a Ranger boat in that Ranger Cup program. We've also got the Okuma Rods highest finisher bonus. They put brand Okuma stickers on the back of their motors. The highest finisher with that sticker on their motor will get 2 brand new Deadeye trolling sticks worth $100 each. We've got big fish money each day cash. $383 is first place, $232, $153 is third. Kids and families around there, stick around after the weigh-in. We've got a kids and family fishing clinic. We're going to give away some fishing poles to all the kids in attendance. We're going to teach them how to tie something on and teach them how to dream over that rod and reel like all these guys have learned. Let's remember, these guys have been here, most of them, for at least a week, battling the elements, battling the waves, and battling the walleyes. So give them appreciation. Give them some love when they come up here. We don't care. They got one fish. They don't have any fish. Or they got a 5-fish limit. These guys are truly athletes, not just anglers, putting their bodies and equipment on the line. Are we ready to see some fish here on Ohio? This is filmed for television. Caraco TV Group is here. Give me a good sound bite. Are you ready to see some walleyes here on Ohio? Let's get it rolling. Coming up first, boat number 14. Boat number 45 coming up first are reigning Cabela's World Walleye Champions from last year from Beaver Dam and Brandon, Wisconsin. Let's hear it for Corey Sprangel and Derek Nabes. 3 pounds, 4 ounces for 2 days, 1 fish today. We had a tough week.
Yeah, it was a really tough week between the weather and the fish just weren't cooperating, and definitely wasn't the tournament I wanted to have at the end of the day here. And but I couldn't be happier, and we made it here. We won it last year, and you can't win every tournament, and you got to have some bad tournaments to make the good ones feel better. And I want to thank everyone for all my sponsors and everyone that supports me, the family, friends, and fans out there. I couldn't do it without their support. Thanks.
5 pounds, 5 ounces today for a total of 8 pounds, 9 ounces. Good news is, right now, you're leading for Big Fish of the Day with 5.5.
There we go. Yeah, we had a great time out here. I mean, all week. The weather kind of beat us up a little bit, but there's an awesome crowd here. Had a great time fishing in Huron, first time here. So definitely we'll be back again some fall to give it another shot.
Congratulations, guys. Great ambassadors of the Masters Walleye Circuit, last year's World Walleye Champions. Our leaders are 48 pounds, 9 ounces. Greg Whitson and Mark Campo. That is the number we're looking to beat. Our next team coming to the stage, boat number 2 from Oshkosh, Wisconsin. David Schmidt and Mark Zilgis went out with 4 pounds, 11 ounces. And Mr. Zilgis got some hats out there for some of you. Some Cabela's hats. This is one of our Cabela's teams. They are also both employees at one of our sponsors, Mercury. Their fish today, 1 pound, 15 ounces, 610 total. You made it to the World Walleye Championship. How many of these have you been to?
Geez, I don't know. A bunch. I've been kind of doing this for too many years. I started in the 80s. I was a competitive angler. I just kept it up. It gets in your blood, and you just want to keep fishing. I'd really like to thank the sponsors. They really make this stuff go. Cabela's, Mercury, Ranger, Reef Runner, you name it. When they help you out, it really helps out a lot, keeps this stuff going. The greatest thing isn't winning, is teaching these kids how to get off the computers, get out and do something live. It's a wonderful thing, so I appreciate that.
Thank you, Mark. And Smitty, congratulations. Boat number 12 coming up next from Chilton, Wisconsin and St. Francis, Minnesota. Jim Preisner and Mike Olson. 35 pounds, 12 ounces for 2 days. 2 fish in the box today. What are you thinking about Lake Erie today?
Well, it was a little rough out there, and I'll tell you what, it wouldn't be for that 621 Ranger and my Evinrude E-Tech. I think, I don't know if I want to be out there. I tell you what, folks, if you want to look at fuel economy, look at the E-Tech G2. It's unbelievable. The Lowrance Electronics is by far number 1. I mean, it's great. So, but all I can say is thank my sponsors and my fiance for supporting us, being able to be able to do this. And I hope that I can continue doing it.
We sure hope you can, Mike. 10 pounds, 8 ounces today, a total of 46-4. Right now, you're sitting in second place. A lot of fish away.
A lot of fish away, a lot of good fishermen behind us. But we had a good time out there. We're hoping we're on the right fish. We're hoping to get more bites, but that just didn't happen for us.
I think we better weigh one for big fish. Let's set that box down. We'll get a weight on the big fish. How'd you catch these fish out here this week?
Husky jerks.
Did you have any favorite colors?
Well, you know, a lot of that is prism. We pulled a lot of different custom painted baits. That's about.
So in other words, he's not going to tell us, but if everybody remembers yesterday, he said pink.
And we caught some on paint.
Congratulations, guys. Your big fish today, 6 pounds, 15 ounces. That is the biggest fish of the day so far. If it holds up, it'll be worth $383. Congratulations, guys. Thanks for fishing.
Thank you. You guys have a good one.
Next team up, boat number 46 from Bradford and Russell, Pennsylvania. Team Zippo, Doug Yohe and Charlie Grant. Went out with 17 pounds, 1 ounce, day one. One fish in the box today. Dougie, you're still smiling.
Oh, yeah. This was a tough one. Everybody struggled out there with the mud and everything, but we had a ball. It's Lake Erie. You can't help but have fun. There's just so many fish out there. You're running over them all day long, looking at your Lowrance graph, and it's like you feel like you don't even know how to fish. It's like there's so many fish here, but about a week or so when they turn on, there's going to be some fabulous fishing out there.
3 pounds, 2 ounces today, a total of 20 pounds, 3 ounces. Did you have fun, Charlie?
I always have fun, always. Come out here to be miserable.
Anybody out there you want to say hello to or thank?
Hi, K9. Hi, Bob. Hi, Judy.
Doug, anybody you want to thank?
Yes, I'd like to thank all my sponsors, obviously, Lowrance, Ranger, and all those folks. But most importantly, I'd like to thank Zippo Manufacturing with their new outdoor line and their products and them getting behind us as fishermen and supporting the circuit. I just want a big thank you to Zippo and all they do for us.
Thank you, guys. Congratulations making the Cabela's World Walleye Championship. Coming up next, boat number 17 from Devils Lake, North Dakota, and Waukesha, Wisconsin, Johnny Candle and Dennis Skarolski went out with 29 pounds, 7 ounces. He's got 3 fish in the box and a hunchback from riding in the boat all week. 3 fish today, JC, past World Walleye Champions. This is your home body of water, but not as of late.
Yeah, it's good to be home. Born and raised near Youngstown, Ohio, and it's nice to see some familiar faces out here. Team from my father's hometown, Salem, Ohio, has a chance to win still. I see a good buddy, Darcy Egan, over there, ex-sports writer for the Cleveland Plain Dealer. Darcy was actually the first person that ever wrote an article about me way back when I was first starting professional fishing. So it was a fun trip back. We all know what's out there, Rusty, and it kind of stinks that the conditions didn't let us bring it in, but it was still a tournament, and they're all fun and exciting, and somebody always seems to win.
Hey, Darcy, look what you started here. You got a guy here that's well on his way, and he's done everything he can to keep this sport alive. Thanks for starting that. Sunshine?
I'll tell you, Rusty, we really thought today was going to be our day. We had these 3 fish in the boat at 9 a.m. And we thought, here we go. This is going to be it. But for us, they just totally turned off, and the day was over for us. When I have the opportunity right now, I'd like to thank a couple of our sponsors, especially Minn and Hummingbird. Their technology is unbelievable, and they really gave us the opportunity to put us on these fish. I'd like to thank my family that showed up and made the 8-hour drive to be here today, too. And I want to thank Huron. The community really opened up their arms for us. It's a great place, and I'll be back when those big girls show up.
Thank you, guys. Congratulations. 6 pounds, 6 ounces today. Total of 35-13. Puts you in 11th place right now. Let's quit. Next team coming to the scales is boat number 20, a father and son team from Rugby, North Dakota, Zach and Steve Axman. 19 pounds, 11 ounces first 2 days. 1 fish in the box today. How was your trip to Lake Erie?
It was rough. Needless to say, like everybody said, there's so many fish in the system right now. It's sickening how many fish you mark on your Lowrance and you drive over the top. You just can't get them to go. We're actually measuring them on our down scan. so we'd know how many 10-pounders are laying out there. So it was fun. It's one of those tournaments. This is a body of water. This is the first time I've ever been out here, and I definitely want to get back out here because I know we can do better than what we did. So.
2 pounds 3 ounces today gives you a total of 21 pounds 14 ounces. Hope you had a good time fishing with Dad, and thanks for coming to Huron, Ohio, and Lake Erie.
No problem. I'm excited to see what you guys got for us next year.
Yeah, we will announce the schedule. Right now, our leaders are Greg Whitson and Mark Campo. They were leading after day 2. Coming up next is boat number 15 from Nova in Cleveland, Ohio. Randy Klein and Ryan Valentine. 12 fish, 12 pounds, 2 ounces. First 2 days, 1 fish in the box today. What are you thinking about?
Like these guys said, it's so hard to fish over so many marks and pick up 1 fish and stir up windboards all day and just not connect. So good time.
Congratulations on making it 4 pounds, 15 ounces today. Gives you a total of 17-1. Would you come back to this body of water?
I live in Cleveland, here all the time. So, yeah, absolutely. And we're looking forward to seeing you next spring, too.
All right, sounds great. Thanks for fishing with us. Be sure you clean, drain, and dry your boats out there, folks. Everybody, I just got the thumbs up from Scott Anderson. Everybody has made it in safely. 3 days in a row on Lake Erie. Unbelievable. Our next team coming to the scales is boat number 10 from West Bend in Manitowoc, Wisconsin. Michael McCardle and Scott Valeski went out with 23 pounds, 2 ounces. 1 fish on the box today for 5 pounds, 3 ounces. A total of 28.5. 18th place, that doesn't matter. You made the World Walleye Championship.
Yeah, I had a great time. I love fishing out here, and like everybody said, I mean, the fish are just stacked out there. You know, unfortunately, we can't pick the conditions that we're fishing them in. Had a great first day. Went out in 4th place on day 2, and everything flip-flopped. So it is what it is. It's called fishing, catching.
Congratulations, guys. We appreciate you coming out. Be sure you clean, drain, and dry that boat. 48.9, still that number to beat. Coming up next, boat number 33 from Willard in Canton, Ohio. Jake Owen and Scott Gitchie went out with 12 pounds, 15 ounces day 1. 1 fish in the box today. I'm seeing a trend here. This looks like the toughest day yet.
The first day we only had 3 pounds, so like everybody said, it was just tough fishing all week. The conditions, it was Ranger weather for sure. Never have I been so happy to be in a Ranger coming in dry when everybody else is bringing out their rain suits every night.
1 fish today, 5 pounds, 9 ounces, total of 18.8. Anybody want to thank, say hello to?
Ranger, Mercury, Lowrance, offshore tackle, and most of all my wife and kids who I miss them bad. I've been gone for 2 weeks, and I can't wait to get home and give them all a hug.
Congratulations. We'll see you tonight. That was the 2nd biggest fish of the day so far. Next team coming to the scales from T in Humboldt, South Dakota. Brian Folds and Darren Lewin went out with 11 pounds, 7 ounces, 2 days. 2 fish in the box today.
Tough is all I can say. We had a lot of fun out there, tried a lot of different things, and nothing really panned out for us. But gosh, what a great fishery, and we've had fun all week. Huron's fun, the food's good here, the people are great, they love to see you, and it's always exciting to come to Erie. And when you got a line in the water here, you have an opportunity to have a hog hit it at any time, and you can see them down there. We just couldn't get them to go, but we had a fantastic time here.
5 pounds, 12 ounces today, total of 17 pounds, 3 ounces. Anybody want to thank out there? Say hello.
Oh, friends and family back home, and all our sponsors that get us here: Humminbird and Minn Kota, Jerry Chevrolet, Mattress Firm, Great Lakes Marine and Skeeter Boats. Gosh, without those guys, we can't pull these long hauls being from South Dakota, and their sport means the world to us. Puts us on the water, and gosh, that's what I love to do. So I got to thank those guys. Sure appreciate them.
Thank you very much, guys. Be sure you travel safe on your way home. Clean, drain, and dry those boats. Coming up next, boat number 18 from Detroit Lakes, Minnesota, the brothers Ryan and Ross Calbearer. 12 pounds, 11 ounces for 2 days. 1 more fish to add today. How old are you?
I'm 19.
And how old are you?
22.
Youngest team in the tournament, I'm certain, by far. 1 fish today, 3 pounds, 6 ounces for a total of 16-1. What was the biggest thing you've learned coming over here to Lake Erie?
Well, we're from Minnesota, and we don't fished any lakes like this, so I guess just figuring out planer boards and open water trolling, we're not used to any of that, so it was a learning experience for sure.
And did you guys get a chance to meet and greet and talk with some of these other fishermen out here and pick their brains a little bit?
Oh yeah, definitely. Got talked to quite a few people out here, people that we've never met before, and it was an experience being here.
Well, congratulations to you two gentlemen making the World Walleye Championship. We'll see you at the party tonight, and he's driving. Coming up next, boat number 39 from Oak Grove, Minnesota, and Oswego, Illinois, Don Olson and Randy Carroll. Went out with 37 pounds, 10 ounces, 3 fish in the box today for 10 pounds, 6 ounces for a total of 48 pounds even. Moves them into second place.
Well, it'll be short-lived, but it was still tough out there today, I thought. And, well, we give her hell and come up with 3, and lucky to have them, I think. Hey, I want to just thank our sponsor, Joey, out there for Allstate Insurance. And my other, oh, there she is. And my other sponsor over there, my wife. Hi, Annie.
Donald, how are you chasing these fish out here?
We were pulling planer boards, of course, husky jerks, and just going 2.1, 2.2, and we had a whole pot of fish. They scattered today, and we could not find them.
Anybody you want to thank out there?
Allstate Insurance again. They pay our entry fees, and that's my wife that owns the company, so that, thank you, dear. Of course, Lowrance, Mercury, and also Ranger. If it was such big waves again today, and we took the waves really well with Ranger. It was not a bad ride.
You know, there's a little bit more to your family here with this World Walleye Championship.
Yeah, I've got 2 of my sons here. Mike made it, Mike Olson and Ryan Olson. They're here. And we work together. It's a family thing, and we've been doing it for years and years. And it's just a pleasure and an honor to be fishing with my sons.
What a fishing dad, to teach them the ins and outs and the passion for walleye tournament fishing. Thank you.
Thank the MWC. This is an amazing circuit. I've fished it for quite a few years, and I enjoy it. It's family-oriented. Get some money, come and have fun with the pros, and become one.
Congratulations, guys. Thanks for fishing with us. You look like you want to talk some more.
Well, you didn't ask us our age.
You're not going to be younger than them.
28. They're a little younger.
And if we were going for the oldest one, I missed that. Don't forget your fish. Oh. I'm not carrying them for you.
I didn't carry them up here.
Thanks, guys. Coming up next, boat number 1, Buchanan, North Dakota, and Oak Grove, Minnesota's Josh Klein and Ryan Olson. The third of the Olsons. Dad's in second. Your brother's in third. Did you have a good time?
We had a great time out there.
You guys have a total of 18 pounds, 9 ounces, but I know you had a big hand in helping these guys out figure this body of water.
Oh yeah, we all work together. We share our details, and it really helps each other out.
Congratulations. We sure appreciate you fishing with us. Anybody want to say hi or thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank everybody who came with, family, friends, girlfriend. Had a good time out there.
All right, we'll see you tonight. Our leaders, 48 pounds, 9 ounces still, Greg Whitson and Mark Campo. Our next team coming to the scales. Boat number 8 from Hireman, Suffield, Ohio, Mike Nippenberg and Jake Youth went out with 12 pounds, 4 ounces, 1 fish in the box today. 4 pounds, 6 ounces, total of 16.10. Tough derby for you.
Oh, absolutely. Who would have thought that we were thinking 45 pounds a day, you know, going into this. Last year we worked our tails off to get here because this was going to be the one, and the bite just went to heck.
That's part of fishing. We all have to deal with the weather conditions all year round, no matter where we're fishing.
Yeah, especially here when the weather gets like this, it makes the fishing really tough. Big waves and high winds out there, but
didn't keep all of you from coming out, and we want to thank you for being out here and supporting us. Maybe next year, each of you bring one person with you, and that's what's going to make this thing grow.
Thank you guys. Congratulations, making the World Walleye Championship. Anybody want to say hello or thank out there?
Just my friends and family and my sponsors. They've been very supportive of me.
Congratulations, guys. Be sure you clean, drain, and dry those boats. Coming up next, boat number 6 from South Elgin in St. Charles, Illinois. Rob Crow and Jimmy Hasso went out with 16 pounds, 11 ounces. 4 fish in the box today. How we doing, Jimmy?
Oh, we're doing good. Just glad to be back on shore. Pretty rough ride. We started out east this morning. We figured go get some big fish. Didn't happen. Ran back west. So we were in some pretty rough stuff. We managed to get 4, and then the bite just died off. And so I love it here, though. It's a good place to fish. First time in Huron area that I'm fishing, but I fish out in Port Clinton, Detroit River, and stuff like that. Really good fishery. I'll be back.
4 fish today, 11 pounds, 6 ounces for a total of 28.1. You got friends, family, sponsors you want to thank out there?
Oh, we couldn't do this without the support of Cabela's, Offshore, Pure Fishing, Berkeley, Abu Garcia, Fenwick, Pfluger, Ranger Boats. I got to thank Ranger because we would not have made it back today in some of these waves if we didn't have a Ranger boat. There were several pockets where there was probably 6 or 7 6-footers in front of us, and Jimmy's on the throttle, and I'll tell you what, I'm about 2 inches shorter, but we're here. So,
well, congratulations, guys. Thanks for fishing. Congratulations on making the World Walleye Championship. Coming up next, boat number 34 from Waterloo in Harpers Ferry, Iowa. Tim Aarons and Mickey Stufin went out with 34 pounds, 9 ounces. They got a 5-fish limit, and they need 14 pounds to take the lead. How you guys fishing out there?
We're pulling.
What are they pulling?
We're pulling crankbaits. We're pulling Renowskis. We tried some flicker minnows today and reef runners.
I lock up a little bit.
I know. I should have known that. You've been around us long enough. All right. 5-fish limit today. 18 pounds, 5 ounces. We have a new leader at 52 pounds, 14 ounces. Congratulations. Where are you catching them?
We're about 18 miles northwest of here, and it was a fun ride coming back. We intentionally left 2 hours early so we could try to upgrade a big one out front. It's a good thing we left when we did, because it was a 10-mile-an-hour trip the whole way. Just while I got everybody here, I want to thank everybody for coming out and watching this. We also want to thank Cabela's, and we want to thank you, Dan, for what you do. All the support staff. We had Mercury. We had Captain Ron help us out. Thank all those guys for doing what they do.
Thank you, guys. Congratulations. Did you have a favorite color?
Purple.
Purple. I got a good straight answer out of him. Congratulations, guys. Our new leaders, Tim Aarons and Mickey Stufin, with 52 pounds, 14 ounces. Next team coming to the scales, boat number 40 from Marion in Huron, Ohio. Our day 1 leaders, past World Walleye Champions Matt Davis and Dan Geese. Went out with 35 pounds, 13 ounces. 3 fish in the box today. They need 17-1 to take the lead. 3 fish today. 16 pounds even for a total of 51-13. Moves them into 2nd place. Not a bad tournament.
No, not at all. We got the last 2 days we got 5 bites. 2 yesterday, 3 today. We put all 5 in the boat. That's the way it goes with fishing. We were on the right fish, had the right grade. We just couldn't get bit.
We got a big fish we want to weigh in there today. Let's check that one out. How you guys fishing out there?
We're pulling cranks, reef runners. Today we switched up through a dipsy out with a ripstick behind it, and that took this big fish. But all week we just basically been pulling reef runner, deep reef runners.
Did you have a favorite color out there, Dan?
No, it really, we had like green out, purple out. It didn't matter. I think when the fish were hungry and you had it right in front of them, they bit it. If not, it didn't matter what you had out there. We tried everything.
Oops, sorry. We need 6 pounds, 15 ounces for the big fish of the day. 7 pounds, 1 ounce. New big fish for the day could be worth $383. There you go. Hold that one up for the walleye paparazzi over there. Hey, Dan. Thanks for sharing your hometown with us.
No problem. It was fun. I was looking forward to this for a year now and thought, okay, we're going to catch some big fish, but it was tough. First day of the tournament, we caught, I think, 8 or 9 fish. That was more fish than we caught all week. So it was a tough bite. What can you say? I mean, the fish were there, but this separates everybody. I think when it's a tough bite, you really got to challenge yourself. You're just not going to go out there and start trolling and just pick up fish, 20, 30 fish a day. You're going to go out there and you're going to have to figure it out.
Well, congratulations, past world walleye champions. Great friends.
Yep, our families are out here. I'd like to thank them for coming. I'd like to thank everybody out here in the crowd for coming. I know everybody's mentioned the Ranger boats and the ride, and they're not BSing. It was rough out there today. I'm glad I was in that boat, 621 with the Mercury on the back, and came right through it. But thank everybody for coming out, and have a great day.
Thank you guys very much. Thank you, families and friends, for coming out, rooting us guys on, and sharing your hometown of Huron, Ohio with us. Coming up next is boat number 44 from Harpers Ferry, Iowa. Carl Holton and Marty Stufin. 24 pounds, 13 ounces the first 2 days. 5 fish limit in the box today. 11 pounds, 2 ounces for a total of 35.15. Puts you in 13th place for now.
That's good. We're proud of that. We're happy to be back. I want to say hi to my girlfriend, Tina, and I want to say hi to my daughter, who just made me a grandpa for the 3rd time this morning with a little girl. So,
congratulations!
I got to say hi to my girlfriend, Patty. Thanks for letting me do this. Take a lot of weeks out of every year just to go fishing. So,
and I sure appreciate it. We appreciate it. Congratulations on making the World Walleye Championship. Right now, you are sitting in 13th place.
That's awesome. We were in 14th the first day, and yesterday was a tough day. We had 5 bites again today. We caught them all. Best we could hope for.
100%. Congratulations, guys. Be sure you clean, drain, and dry those boats. Coming up next is boat number 29 from Gurnee, Illinois. The brothers Brian and Mark Mazer went out with 10 pounds, 8 ounces. 1 fish in the box today. Biggest fish of the day so far is 7 pounds, 1 ounce. Their fish is going to weigh 6 pounds, 15 ounces. It's a tie for second place big fish of the tournament today. Hold that fish up for the folks. Whoever caught it or netted it or whoever's the meanest brother. And how did you catch it?
Pulling flicker shads. Or actually, Berkeley flicker minnows.
Flicker minnows, color.
Actually, it came out of brown.
Brown.
Yes, that it did.
You guys got some people you want to thank, say hello to out there?
Yeah, I'd like to say hi to everybody that's back home in Illinois. Also like to thank the sponsors that helped make all of this possible for us. Liberty Marine, Crossliner, Mercury, all the rest of it. Doc's Custom Jigs and Woodstock Line. Without them, we probably wouldn't be here.
Hope you guys had a good time spending some brotherly love in the boat.
Oh yeah, it's always a good time. When you don't catch any fish like yesterday, there's nothing to fight about. So it was a great day.
Congratulations, guys, on making the Cabela's World Walleye Championship. We will see you tonight at the banquet. Coming up next is boat number 21 from Brooklyn Park in Osakis, Minnesota. Chuck Doobie and Mark Roderick went out with 12 pounds, 1 ounce. For the first 2 days, 2 fish in the box today. 12 pounds, 1 ounce for a total of 24 pounds, 2 ounces. How'd you like Lake Erie?
Oh, I love this place. It's first time to Huron. Wonderful fishery, and this marina it's awesome to set up for.
The Huron Boat Basin is a great place. Those are 2 really nice fish you got today.
Yeah, we decided to fish out front of Huron here and not make a run up north, and so we were dealing with a little bit muddy water. It was getting better on the first day. There were nice fish all here in front of this place. And yesterday the wind threw us for a loop, but we got a couple nice ones today, so we're happy. I'd like to be here another week.
How'd you catch these 2 right out front?
We were just trying trolling crankbaits like everybody else, and purple works.
Congratulations, guys. We sure appreciate you fishing with us.
Thanks a lot for having us. I just want to thank Starcraft Marine, Mercury Motors for getting us home safe every time, and you guys for having us.
Thank you very much. You do want to weigh one for big fish? All right, we'll set one up there. Looking for 7-1 for big fish of the day. They got big fish for day one. The wind's juggling the scale around a little bit. 7 pounds even.
You know what?
Okay, reweigh. It is what it is on the reweigh. Okay. Seven pounds, 1 ounce. That is a tie for first place big fish.
Well, that's just a temporary victory. I'm sure there's some nice fish coming behind, so.
Congratulations, guys. Coming up next, boat number 7 from Hinton, Iowa and Slayton, Minnesota. Daryl Peters and Christopher Lewis went out with 38 pounds, 3 ounces. 1 fish in the box today for 5 pounds, 9 ounces. Gives them a total of 43.12. Puts you in 7th place right now. Good tournament.
It was a very good tournament. Too bad we couldn't have brought in a few more fish and moved up, but I'd like to say hi to my kids, Carson and Elena, and my wife, Sarah.
DP, you gave a run at it, buddy.
Yeah, we gave it everything we got. Yesterday we took a pretty good pounding, and today with the winds forecasted, we stayed a little closer. It's probably a mistake, but we still a pretty tough ride in. But thanks to Ranger Boats, it was as smooth as possible.
As smooth as possible. Do you strap in, or you got seat belts holding that thing in? What do you do out there in that Ranger boat?
I grabbed the steering wheel really hard and hang on.
Well, we sure appreciate you guys. Congratulations. How were you catching your fish out there?
We were pulling the new number 11 flicker minnow all week. It worked for us for the few fish we got in practice, so we kind of stuck with it. With the blue and purple probably worked the best for us, and we're pulling them on spider wire with Abu Garcia Alphamar reels and Vendetta rods. It seemed to work for us the best we could figure out. We lost 1 fish today on it, but that was the only fish we lost to the tournament, so we're pretty happy with that.
Congratulations, guys. Be sure you clean, drain, and dry those boats. Coming up next, boat number 23 from Muskego, Wisconsin, Kevin Dahl and Steve Stack. Tough 2 days. 1 fish today for 7 pounds, 9 ounces. Biggest fish of the day. Never give up.
Hey, if you're ever going to catch one, it might as well be the biggest one, right?
It might as well. You know, you guys, long-time MWC anglers, championship lots of times. You've led on the first day and had a couple bad days. It happens, man.
Yeah, it's all part of fishing. You know, you get on them, you think you got them wired, and wind changes or anything out here can happen, currents, everything. You know, we've been doing it for a long time and seen it all, I think. So,
got some folks you want to thank out there?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Mercury, Ranger Boats, M&W Marine. They keep me on the water.
Congratulations, guys. Never give up right now. 7 pound, 9 ounce. Hold that up for the walleye paparazzi out there. Two tough days on the water. They bring in one. It's the biggest one of day 3. Congratulations, Kevin Dahl and Steve Stack. Coming up next, boat number 41 from Cedar Falls in Ankeny, Iowa. Kyle Colbert and Adam Bentz went out with 13 pounds even. 3 fish in the box today. Lake Erie.
Yeah, we didn't do very good this week. So all I want to say is I want to thank my teammates that we teamed up this year. We hang out with some Iowa guys, Tim Ahrens and Mickey Steufen fishing this tournament, and then Marty Steufen and Carl Holton. And I especially got to thank my partner for fishing this year. We had a tough year, but we kept our heads up. We didn't get growly in the boat. We always had a good time. So
That's what it's all about. Somebody you want to thank out there?
well, I got to thank my princesses at home, Brett and Breeze that are watching with their little brother Bear, my lovely wife Bobby. Got to thank the Fish Huron Club for providing the pizza and the water yesterday. That was fantastic. Didn't have to do that the day before. And all the sponsors that put these tournaments on, we appreciate that. Got to thank the West Des Moines Shield store back there for getting me on the water. And like Kyle said, I really, I don't know how everybody else's partner situation is. We got great teammates, and I'm lucky enough to get to fish with one of my best friends in the world. So, it's like I said, we always have fun out there no matter what.
8 pounds, 12 ounces today, total of 21.12, 26th place for now. Be sure you clean, drain, and dry those boats, and congratulations on making the World Walleye Championship. Boat number 5 coming up next from Dexter in Lowell, Michigan. Mark Lemke and Walter Price went out with 36 pounds, 7 ounces. 3 fish in the box today for 9 pounds, 15 ounces. Total of 46.6 moves you into 5th place. How are you catching them?
Just pulling cranks, shallow water.
Pulling cranks in shallow water. Any good colors? Anything you want to give a tip out there to anybody who wants to go out and catch fish tomorrow?
Pink lemonade, little rippers, perfect ends.
Anybody you want to thank out there, say hello to?
Well, my wife's not here. She'll probably won't even see this, but
Hi, honey.
yeah. Appreciate her for letting me go.
So do we. Anybody you want to thank?
My wife, she's waiting for me. Wasn't going to be happy if we didn't fish today, so.
Congratulations, guys. Sitting in 5th place right now. 52-14 is the number to beat. Tim Ahrens and Mickey Steufen. 2nd place is Matt Davis and Dan Geese. Our next team coming up is boat number 43 from Yankton, South Dakota, and Hutchinson, Minnesota. Curtis Oliver and Brendan Olson. 15 pounds, 7 ounces day 1 and 2. 2 pounds, 15 ounces today for a total of 18.6. Did you learn anything this week?
I'm more confused when I got here. I tell you, it was a lack of effort, and I'm proud to be here. It was a caliber of fishermen that are here. It's everybody earned to get in here, and nobody was fishing for 2nd place. I mean, everybody's out here. They just pounded and pounded all week long looking for big fish, and just wasn't happening. So the guys that put it together, hats off to them. I mean, good job, and the city of Huron here, they support, and all the people here was great. So we're going to go home for 2 weeks, and I'm coming back for a week over Thanksgiving. So I expect some high expectations in, and I want to thank you guys for everything that you did too. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Congratulations on making the World Walleye Championship.
Yeah, it's the first time for me, so had a great partner all year, last year, and we put almost 600 miles on that boat at Lund, and powered by that big Merc, and it was a great ride, even though the waves were big.
Congratulations, guys. Sure appreciate you. Be sure you clean, drain, and dry those boats. Coming up next, boat number 4 from Escanaba in Iron Mountain, Michigan. Jamie Taranjo and Ross Neubauer went out with 40 pounds, 14 ounces. They need 12 pounds to take the lead. They've got a 5-fish limit. Their 5-fish limit weighing in today at 19 pounds. We've got new leaders at 59 pounds, 14 ounces. Do we got a big fish to weigh?
Not 7 pounds.
No 7-pounders. How are you guys catching them?
Oh, it's tough. We're just pulling cranks out there off of some structure and just sifting through the 3-pound fish.
Catch lots of fish out there?
We've caught over 60 fish in the past couple of days, past 3 days, but it is a lot of small fish, and you really got to work to upgrade and get 20 pounds, which, we couldn't pull 20 pounds today. Yesterday we left early, we weighed 16 pounds, we went looking for big fish and just couldn't find them, so we went out in 3rd today and figured we'll sit there a little harder and work on upgrading them and try and get at least 20, and then we had a little bit of time to go looking for some big ones, but we never got a big bite, so. That was our program.
What kind of crankbaits?
Oh, we had about 6 different kinds. We were using all kinds: husky jerks, bandits. We had reef runners, anything we could get to go. Same kind of colors, all kind of whites and chartreuse and purple and whatever went. When we put another one on, and then it wouldn't go, and change another one, and that would go. And it was crazy.
And were you catching them in deep water? How deep of water were you guys contacting them in?
We're concentrating at about 15 to 10 feet of water, and we were putting them back like a husky jerk or a bandit. We wouldn't even let it out 30 feet. The fish were real high. We're putting them back about 20 to 30 feet. We're trying to stick around 1.9 right in that area, and we caught a lot of fish out there.
Congratulations, guys. You're the new leaders right now with 59 pounds, 14 ounces. Still got quite a few teams to weigh out there. Congratulations, guys. Boat number 30 coming up next from Perrysburg and Lowville, Ohio. Charlie Robinson and P.J. Kerr went out with 30 pounds, 13 ounces. 5 fish in the box today. 13 pounds, 10 ounces for a total of 44.7. Puts you in 8th place. Good tournament, my friend.
Yeah, we really didn't catch a lot of fish. All we caught was the 5 today, 5 yesterday, and 3 the first day. So we battled just to get what we got. We're happy with that, but we were looking for that big fish the whole time, just could never put it together.
Every day, every minute, you have a chance to catch a giant here.
Oh, absolutely. It's been a little bit crazy with the weather change, but we had to change our plan a little bit and just go get 5 fish, and it was a battle. We worked our tails off to do that.
Friends, family, sponsors you want to thank out there?
My wife's out here. We're finally close to home again, so she came up. She's support crew on the road this week. Did a great job.
And yourself?
Big Eye Custom Husky Jerks is my main bait out there, and then of course Craig from Erie Outfitters supplies all our needs. We need something, we get on the phone. Craig says, "I got it, come get it." Can't beat it.
Congratulations, guys. We will see you this evening. We will have a shindig at Messenberg's, and we're going to have a whole lot of fun. Coming up next is boat number 28 from Spruce and Presque Isle, Michigan, Wayne Van Dyke and Eric Carlson. 40 pounds, 11 ounces, first 2 days. 2 fish in the box today for 4 pounds, 13 ounces. Gives you a total of 45.8 in 8th place right now. Wayne, you're right there, man.
We're pretty disappointed. You know, we were in the, well, as it turned out, we were in the right area for the fish that are hitting. But there was fish being caught all around us today. We just could not. We were snake bit today. I don't know what happened, but we couldn't get them today. But, you know, that's the way it goes. Sometimes, you know, you fizzle a little bit, and that's what happened to us.
Anybody want to say hi or thank out there?
Oh, all our sponsors, Lund Boats, Mercury Motors, Offshore Tackle, Bugs and Baits, all our friends and family, wives especially. Got a couple of the best wives out there. They couldn't do it without them, for sure.
Thanks, guys. Congratulations. We appreciate you coming out and battling it out. How did you catch them out there?
We were right with the last couple of groups out there. We were pulling crankbaits, husky jerks, and bandits. We were 25 back or 40 back, fishing the 15 to 10 foot.
Congratulations, guys. Hope that holds up for a good check for you. Great fishermen. Congratulations. Coming up next, boat number 11 from Algonac in New Baltimore, Michigan. The brothers, Jerry Jr. and Kenneth Fox, went out with 19 pounds, 11 ounces the first 2 days. 5 fish limit in the box today for 14.10. Gives you a total of 34.5. Brotherly love.
A little bit. Yeah, it was tough. It was bad for us on day 2. So, I mean, we got our 5 today. It was good, but actually we caught more fish today than we did the first 2 days. So, just not the right ones.
Having a good time on Lake Erie?
Except for the weather and the wind, you know, the waves, the dirty water.
And the fish not biting so well.
And the fish not biting, yeah, it'd be good. So I was right next to Van Dyke, and he was going like this next to us, like. And yesterday we couldn't catch him. Today we're catching him, and he's like, "Are you kidding me?" It's like one after another right next to him. So it's like you never know how it goes.
That's called tournament fishing. We thank you guys for spending your family time with the Cabela's Masters Walleye Circuit. We're going to see you out there again next year.
Yep. We'll be here.
Yep.
All right. Yes, definitely.
Congratulations, guys, making the World Walleye Championship. Coming up next, boat number 32 from Detroit Lakes in Lake Park, Minnesota, Mike E. Olson and Pete Bomb Garoy. Tough 2 days, but you made it up here, buddy. You got a couple nice fish today for 8 pounds, 11 ounces. How you feeling?
Feeling good. 3 more days, I think we can get a limit together, but I'm not sure. But we had fun. Just a tough week.
We appreciate you guys coming to fish with us. Do we need to weigh one for big fish? No, not going to quite make 7-ish. All right. Congratulations on making the World Walleye Championship. We're going to have some fun tonight. All right, we will. Coming up next, boat number 35 from North Ridgeville in Port Clinton, Ohio, Ryan, Buddy, and Greg Yarbrough. Went out with 8 pounds, 7 ounces. Get that off there. Ain't going to help you much, though, brother, but 1 fish today, 5 pounds, 4 ounces, total of 13-11. Tough weekend. Past World Walleye Champ.
Yeah, it was tough. This is a great fishery, and Ryan and I, we seen the nasty weather that was coming in on Friday with the northeast wind, so we went way east Thursday. We went further east today, so we came back with 0% on the SmartCraft gauge. So it was a little. We caught this fish with 2 minutes left, jigging.
Hey, Goose. People you want to thank, say hello to out there?
Yeah, I mean, it's just an honor to be here. What a great event, and to fish against the best in the world here. Couldn't be happier with that. Thank our sponsors. We couldn't do that without that. StarCraft, Mercury, Lowrance, Burt's Custom Tackle, Vic Sports Center, Berkeley. They make this possible. So we'll be back. We're gonna try again, and hopefully we can learn something from this.
Congratulations.
Special thanks to the community of Huron. You did a great job hosting the event. Thank you so much. And this is a great fishery usually, so get back here and fish this fall.
Thanks, guys. Congratulations. Be sure you clean, drain, and dry your boats. Coming up next, boat number 16 from Grand Forks in Mandan, North Dakota, Jeff Erickson and Dustin Melby. Went out with 18 pounds, 10 ounces. 5 fish limit today for 13 pounds, 7 ounces. Total of 32-1, 17th place.
Yeah, too bad we bombed on day 1, but it was a good day today. We went through a lot of fish, a lot more fish than we've had all week, so we just couldn't get the bigger ones.
Did you come back to Lake Erie and fish again?
I would when the wind is down. So.
Well, you always say you got to come for a whole week. You might get a day in.
Yeah, that is truthful. So I just want to say a quick thanks to the city of Huron. You guys have been awesome. And Ted and Monty, great hosts. And thanks to my wife for making the journey. So,
congratulations, guys, on making the World Walleye Championship. Coming up next, boat number 19 from Oaks and Edgeley, North Dakota, Ryan and Jerry Lagadinsky. Had 36 pounds, 9 ounces the first 2 days. 5 fish limit in the box today. 14 pounds, 14 ounces for a total of 51.7. Puts you in 4th place.
I wish it would stay like that, but it's not gonna. But it was fun. I tell you what, this body of water is something we dreamed about fishing forever. And then come here and see the weather turn and the mud and everything else everybody complained about. But to take 5 fish a day out of here was a big deal for us. And we were on the verge of doing much better today. The old tale of losing the one at the net, but even though it was 8 or 9 pounds. Anyway, no, it was a good time. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah?
And that far from the net. It's pretty sickening, but pretty important fish. But it was fun. It was a blast. Lake was brutal, and like Ryan said, it was absolutely a dream trip. But we pictured 10s and 12s and 13s. It just didn't happen.
They are here, my friend. Come back.
I believe you. We will.
We found a beautiful spot here to come back and vacation to, so come back to Huron, Ohio, and catch some more of these big fish. They're here all year round. Congratulations.
I just want to say hi to my little girls watching at home. I'll be home in 2 more sleeps.
Thank you for spending your family time. with the Masters Walleye Circuit. Coming up next, boat 37 from Dearborn Heights, Michigan, Avon Lake, Ohio. Brian Zaremski and Ali Shakur went out with 19 pounds even. 2 fish in the box today. I heard that.
Yeah, it was a tough day. We couldn't get anything really put together all week. Congratulations to the guys that did. Just like to take a brief moment to thank the sponsors that helped put the MWC together, and for the MWC to give us anglers a platform to showcase some of us what skills we have.
You guys all have skills. You're 7 pounds 9 ounces today. Gives you a total of 26.9. Did you have a good time competing against the best of the best?
We had a great time. You know, this is our first dance. Like they say in Cleveland, there's always next year. Luckily, we made Green Bay, so we'll be looking for redemption there. Like Ali said, real tough fishing. You know, we should have, kind of the week when we went right, should have went left type deal. Tried to find that big bite. The last 3 days, it just didn't happen. Like, congrats to the guys that got it done. Great fishermen, great time.
Thanks for fishing with us. Be sure you clean, drain, and dry those boats. Let's have us a big time tonight. Coming up next, boat 36 from Holman, Wisconsin and Amana, Iowa. Steve Tauscher and Les Romig went out with 30 pounds even after 2 days. 4 fish in the box today. 11 pounds 1 ounce total of 41.1 in 13th place, Les.
That's pretty good. The way we got beat up out there. It's a rough one.
It is a rough one out there. Congratulations. Good tournament.
We made it back within 3 minutes tonight, so it was good for us to get back with all the pieces there.
Anybody you want to thank, say hello to out there?
Just at home, if anybody's watching, hi.
Thanks for fishing with us, guys. Congratulations on making the World Walleye Championship. Be sure you clean, drain, and dry those boats. Thank you. Jamie Taranjo, Ross Neubauer, still our leaders. Coming up next, boat number 13 from Cleveland and Avon Lake, Ohio, Roger Riggs and Jason Koff went out with 31 pounds, 7 ounces day one. They've got a 5 fish limit today. 19 pounds, 12 ounces for a total of 51.3. Moves you into 5th place. Do we got a big fish to weigh?
Yes, we do. We caught it at the last minute.
Oh, boy. Never give up. Keep battling. 7.9 is big fish so far for the day. £6, 14 ounces. Not big enough for big fish money, but big enough to jump you guys up in some spots there. How you catching them out there, bud?
We were running bandits, and I was running a full-size bandit, red, chartreuse belly. We were fishing in about 8 foot of water to 10 foot of water, which got really interesting. We ended up in 6 to 8 footers, and there was a couple of times I looked at my partner and I thought, I think I should just raise the motor up because we're going to bottom out in between the swells. But there was a good dozen of us there. Top guys were all up there, and we just had a blast fishing with everybody.
Not too bad of a tournament. Congratulations. Hope that holds up for a nice check for you. Anybody want to thank out there? Say hello to?
Yeah, you know, if we didn't have Cabela's in our world, it wouldn't be the same. Thanks so much to them. And always got to thank my father
for teaching you to go fishing.
You bet.
Congratulations, my friend. Coming up next, boat number 47 from Salem, Ohio and South Bend, Indiana, Randall Gaines and Mike Rhodes went out with 44 pounds, 5 ounces. They need 15 pounds, 9 ounces to take the lead. 15 pounds, 9 ounces. We've got new leaders with 59 pounds, 14 ounces. We got a big fish to weigh. Just a good solid box of fish. How you catching them?
You know, we was fishing very shallow, and it started out on Thursday. Most everything we caught was on perfect tints. Some of the new colors and some that's painted by one of our favorite corporate sponsors, High Tech Custom Lures. And somewhere around midday yesterday, that for us shifted to the Husky Jerks. And And I know all the guys out there that had to fish around us thought we was losing our mind because we would go fish up through the trough, over the top, back over. There was some rocks out there that I know, and we was trying to get the baits on those rocks. Well, it was really unorthodox, but it got the job done.
How'd you find these fish?
We found them the weekend before for Walleye Central, just before that.
And favorite color?
It was purple perch.
Speed?
It's kind of hard there the last couple of days to have a good speed, but if we had a favorite speed, I'd say it was 1.7.
Did you have to tick the bottom? Did you have to touch the structure to get the fish to bite, or were they up off the bottom?
You know, the first day, I think we was up off the bottom. But I think in the waves we was in yesterday, I think we was on the bottom as much as we was off the bottom. But we fished the perfect 10s. We fished them 50 to 75 foot back, and then the Huskies, we was 20 to 30 foot back on the Husky jerks.
Any friends, sponsors you want to thank out there?
I'd just like to thank everybody that's here for this weigh-in.
Isn't this an awesome crowd?
Oh, yeah. It's not very many places we go. We get to see a crowd this big watching away, and it is just phenomenal. And I would like to thank some of my corporate partners. I'd like to thank Ziptail. They have put a lot of fish in our live well this summer. And Offshore Tackle is still the best planer boards on the water. Clear H2O Tackle keeps us supplied. So I'd like to give a big thank you to those guys, and looking forward to next year.
These guys were our hardcore anglers from last year, fishing more tournaments across the country than anybody. Let's hear it for Randall Gaines and Mike Rhodes. Coming up next, boat number 42, our day 2 leaders from Windsor and St. Joachim, Ontario, Canada, Greg Whitson and Mark Campo. 48 pounds, 9 ounces for the first 2 days. They need 11 pounds, 5 ounces, 5 fish limit. 17 pounds, 3 ounces, our new World Walleye Champions. 65 pounds, 12 ounces, World Walleye Champions. I'm not certain, but I think it's our first ones from Canada, eh?
Oh, I can't believe it, buddy. We didn't think we had a chance. We could not get a kicker fish to save our lives. And the spot that we fished for the last 2 days, we had 5 fish right off the bat, and they were all about 1.5 pounds. We thought we were in trouble. We had Gull Island Shoal that we pre-fished and got fish and never went there for 2 days, and you can see it from where we're at. No boats were there, so we said, let's go. We made 2 passes, upgraded all 5 fish.
What'd you catch them on?
Husky jerks.
So they've been fibbing for 2 days. And I won't forget that. Husky jerks. How
Purple perch, 30 to 40 back. 8 to 17 feet of water.
Speed?
1.5. Well, you try to keep it at 1.5, but it would be at 2.2, 2.4, 1.1. It didn't matter. When the fish wanted to bite it, they bit it. You could turn your boat 90 degrees and stop your boards. And your boards would lay there, and all of a sudden the fish would grab it when the baits were floating up.
So it took a little patience.
Took a lot of patience. It was a terrible ride back in again today. I got to thank them Ranger boats. I'm telling you, you can pound those things. Your body can't take it, but the boat can take it. I just want to say thanks to Bill Brown Ford, Ranger Boats, and Darryl High Energy Protein Bars. And I want to say thanks to my family for all the time I'm not at home.
Friends and family, sponsors?
Yep, I like to say thanks to Ranger Boats. It's an incredible boat. I won't have any other boat but a Ranger. Offshore Tackle, Maple City Marine that keeps my boat going. When I come home from tournaments, I have any issues, my boat goes in and it goes in there and they take care of it and I have it back. So, and my wife Bonnie and my son and both sons and grandson.
I don't see any big fish in there. Could you guys just wait here just for 1 second? And I want all you folks out there to give a big rousing of applause. Woo! Yeah! World Walleye Champions, Greg Whitson and Mark Combo! All right, Huron, Ohio, thank you all so much for coming out. We will have our kids and family fishing clinic. Looking for, there's our volunteer guys over there. We've got the rods and reels. There's Spencer and Ronnie Dietz. Rods and reels guys are right over behind the trailer. And we'll get those over here just shortly here. We'll get this kids clinic underway. We'll get the kids right up here in front and center for us. But I got to thank our sponsors, Cabela's, the world's foremost walleye outfitter, Ranger Boats, Berkeley, Mercury Motors, Motor Guide, G-Juice, Okuma, Lowrance, Zippo, Low Equipment Attachments, Abu Garcia, Yellowbird, and the Walleye Federation. Also have to thank my awesome staff, Gene Chenoweth, the Bump Master, my wife Jen, and Morgan, our girl. Also Scott Anderson, Dan Johnson, our friends from Walleye First, the Waralls, and I want to thank all you folks for coming out here. Now, without further ado, I am going to announce the 2016 Cabela's Masters Walleye Circuit schedule. We will start out the year as we have coming up on 30 years. We will go to Spring Valley, Illinois on the Illinois River, March 17th through the 20th with the Spring Valley Boat Club and the Illinois DNR. For many years we've been helping support that system by supporting them with fish to do their stocking program. So we're going back to the Illinois River in Spring Valley, March 17th through the 20th. The Detroit River in Lake Erie, Trenton, Michigan, Elizabeth Park, April 14th through 17th, where jigging dreams are made of. Our third term and third stop of the year will be Big Stone Lake in Ortonville, Minnesota. Big Stone Lake Chamber of Commerce, May 5th through 8th. Our fourth stop will be our new stop for the year. It will be on Lake Erie, June 2nd through the 5th. At Lorain, Ohio, thanks to the Lorain Port Authority and Visit Lorain County. We'll be part of Rockin' the River Fest. We're going to have a big time in Lorain, Ohio, June 2nd through the 5th. Our fifth stop is July 7th through the 10th. Get Hooked Fish O'Connell. Thanks to Team O'Connell. We'll be at the Breakwater Park in O'Connell, Wisconsin on the beautiful Bay of Green Bay. The sixth stop of the year, August 18th through the 21st, will be Graham's Island State Park, Devil's Lake, North Dakota. Thanks to the Devil's Lake Chamber of Commerce and the Lake Region Anglers. Love our stop in Devil's Lake. Stop number 7 and the final stop for the season will be September 15th through the 18th at Stony Point, Cass Lake, Minnesota. We will finish up the season next year with this year's qualifiers in our 2016 World Walleye Championship in Green Bay, thanks to the Greater Green Bay Convention and Visitors Bureau and PAMPS Outboards, October 5th through the 8th. And the 2017 World Walleye Championship for the qualifiers from next year's tournaments will be September 13th through the 16th at Stony Point in Cass Lake, Minnesota will be the World Walleye Championship in 2017. Cass Lake for the World Walleye Championship, September 13th through the 16th of 2017. I want to thank all you fans for coming out here, all you families for bringing the kids out. The guys are getting the rods and reels ready. Thanks to all our sponsors. Thanks to all the folks here. Fish Huron, Ohio, you were awesome. Let's give a big round of applause. Doug Studer, thank you. You held the weather off for us for today. We sure appreciate that. We appreciate everything you've done here. Doug Steinwerk here at the Huron Boat Basin, thank you so much for an awesome facility. We've had a great time in here in Huron, Ohio, and I am certain we will be back. Thanks, everybody. Travel safe on your way home. Thanks for sharing your families with mine. The banquet doors open at the Messenberg Hall. They'll open at 4:30. Well, I don't even know what time it is. They'll start serving cocktails, 4:30, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. They're going to start feeding you, 5:30ish. If everybody gets there soon enough, they're going to start feeding you right away. We will get there with our staff after we get everything tore down here. Once we get done eating, we'll get our awards presentation underway. So everybody, we will see you there. And I will turn this over to Spencer Deitz for the Kids and Family Fishing Clinic by the National Professional Anglers Association. Actually, he's already down here working real hard with them. He doesn't like microphones. Hey, kids, come on over here on this side over here. Edgar Trent.